Chapter 5 Molecular Genetics. Mechanism of DNA replication. At the beginning of DNA replication, the two strands of DNA get separated. The separation of two DNA strands is done by DNA helicase enzyme. This is DNA helicase enzyme. The DNA helicase enzyme breaks the hydrogen bonds between the complementary nucleotides. What are complementary nucleotides? Adenine is complementary to thymine. Guanine is complementary to cytosine. The complementary nucleotides break due to the breakage of hydrogen bonds. As a result of this, the two strands are separated. After separation, in this place what is formed? A replication fork is formed. It is a Y-like opening called as replication fork. The replication fork is formed due to the activity of DNA helicase and topoisomerase. Here there is origin of replication. What is origin of replication? At this point of origin of replication, the helicases, topoisomerases separate the DNA strands. This is the origin of replication. Here the two enzymes separate the DNA strands and forms a Y-like opening. This is called as replication fork. What we see here is replication bubble containing two replication forks. Usually two replication forks are formed in each origin of replication. Origin of replication is a small opening. At that place DNA replication starts. Here there are two replication forks in one origin of replication. Replication begins at the initiation site called as site of origin of replication or ORI. In prokaryotes there is only one origin of replication. In prokaryotes the DNA is not longer, it is shorter. So in only one place the DNA is opened. The DNA can be separated. The two strands of DNA can be separated from one end to another end at a time because of the smaller DNA. So there is only one origin of replication. But in the case of eukaryotes, there can be several origins of replication called as replicons. So diagram shows several origins of replications. What's the reason for the formation of or need for several origin of replication in eukaryotes? The first reason is eukaryotes have a giant DNA molecule. The long two strands of DNA cannot be separated throughout the length at a time because it needs more energy. Because of these two reasons, many origin of replications are formed. The DNA strands, two strands, run antiparallelly. The polarity of one strand is 3-5-. The 3-5- polarity strand is leading strand, and the polarity of another strand is 5-3-. The strand is called as lagging strand. In 3-5-, the leading strand, the replication is continuous. In 3-5- strand, the replication is continuous. That is called as leading strand. In the other strand called as coding strand, the polarity of the coding strand is 5-3-. Here the replication is discontinuous. This strand is called as lagging strand. This 3-5- strand is template strand or leading strand. This is leading strand. Here the DNA replication is continuous. The other strand 5-3- strand, it is called a lagging strand. Here the DNA replication is discontinuous. The discontinuous segments of DNA are called as Okazaki fragments. Already we have learned that in the beginning of this part, the enzyme DNA polymerase can only catalyze the addition of a nucleotide to the new strand in the 5-3- direction because it can add the nucleotides to the third carbon position. the nucleotides can be added to the third carbon position by DNA polymerase. So the direction of new strand is 5-3- direction. So the growth of the new strand or addition of nucleotides to the new strand needs RNA primer. What's the role of RNA primer? RNA primer provides an attachment for the DNA polymerase. What is RNA primer? RNA primer is a short sequence of ribonucleotide, about 10 base pairs. So the red color base pairs are RNA base pairs, is short nucleotides. This is called as RNA primer. See, this end of RNA primer is 5-. So another end is 3-. The 3- OH end helps the attachment of DNA nucleotides. The DNA nucleotides are added to the 3- OH end of RNA primer by DNA polymerase enzyme. On the other strand, here is RNA primer. This is 5- and 5- of the RNA primer. This is 3- of the RNA primer. It has OH end. Into the OH end, the DNA nucleotides are added by DNA polymerase. This is lagging strand. Here the DNA synthesis is discontinuous. This is leading strand. The DNA synthesis is continuous. What is the polarity of leading strand? 3-, 5-. What is the polarity of lagging strand? 5-, 3-. In the lagging strand, the DNA fragments are synthesized discontinuously. These segments are called as Okazaki fragments. At the end of the replication, the Okazaki fragments, that is the short DNA segments, are connected together by DNA ligase enzyme. So at the end of the replication, the RNA primer is removed at the 5- end. Formation of new strand requires a primer. What is primer? A short stretch of RNA for initiation of replication. The primer produces a 3- OH end on the sequence of ribonucleotides. RNA nucleotides are ribonucleotides, to which deoxyribonucleotides are added. So this is 5- end of RNA primer. So 5- end of RNA primer. This is 3- end of RNA primer, to which 3- end of RNA primer has OH end, to which DNA nucleotides are added. That is, deoxyribonucleotides are added by DNA polymerase. The RNA primer is finally removed, leaving a gap in the newly synthesized DNA strand. The RNA primer is removed from 5- end one by one by the nuclease activity of DNA polymerase. In the 5- end, the RNA primer is removed.